What's up, Kia? What's up? How you living? What's up? Who paying rent at your house? Don't tell me, but tell me. What's up? Where you work at? I miss you.
Pink lemonade with the bomb, babe, make the booty oh like Beyonce. I can make the dick dance, rockin' like a blast, and you want another chance, but I know we won't last. And your last bitch mad, cause I'm coming up fast. I'm passing bitches up like they're running out of gas.
Anyway, I think I want to wear an accessory. I feel like these are dirty. Or an accessory, something. When I have short hair, I just be wanting to wear an accessory. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just be wanting to, like, accessorize when I don't think this is cute, though. Anyway, so I'm doing a story time. This story time is going to be about my pledging experience. Yes, I pledged. I did. I pledged. And I'm going to tell you all about it. So, stay tuned, period. Kia. Okay, so it's all started in 2011. And I pledged Crimson Court Incorporated, KKI, Kappa Sweetheart, all that jazz or whatever. And I'm not gonna say like I'm not ashamed about it. I'm not ashamed because a lot of people always ask me like, damn, why don't we seeing you in your bio? Why I don't? It's not that I'm ashamed because like I did it. I don't give a fuck. Nobody's gonna talk about it because at the end of the day I did pledge. But my experience was not really like pleasant. I don't feel I really gained anything from it. I kind of feel like, I don't know. I just feel like it's not really like, it didn't give me what I thought it was going to give me. So I'm going to just tell y'all how I got to this conclusion that I'm at today. And I really hope y'all enjoy. I'm not trying to sway anyone. If you're thinking about pledging, please do it. And, you know, have fun. Enjoy college. You know what I'm saying? It's not a big deal. My breasts look lopsided, or am I tripping? But anyway, so yeah, enjoy life. Do what you want to do. Like, that's what I did, period. So, I'm from Los Angeles, originally. Moved from LA to Arkansas. Ninth grade. I think it was like second semester, ninth grade. So, I ended up there, whatever. And then, so, the only thing that I really heard about, like, sororities and all that stuff was Stomp the Yard. I wasn't into that. It wasn't something I looked up, Google, nothing, Divine Nine, all that. I had no clue, didn't really care. So, when I got to college, it was actually before I got to college, my senior year, I used to start hanging out with the girl that used to do my hair. And she lived in another town, in the town that the college was in or whatever. And so I really enjoyed their company. I really liked them. And they used to get up sometimes and like be strutting, everything. And I was like, okay, like this is cute. I like this. They was all so cool. I mean, I really enjoyed being around them. I really felt like I could be like who I really was. Like I didn't feel like no judgment, nothing like that. Which is not like I'm like a bad person. But y'all know how I am. Y'all watch me on here. I'm candid. I say what I want to do. I do what I want to do. A lot of people don't really accept that, but I feel like I just was free to even do that or express that and show that when I was in their company. And I feel like, you know, it was I like to feel had. Like, have my back. I'ma have your back. Period. That's how I like to feel. So, and I'm going to get really into detail with this video. I was never going to do this video because I didn't want to like breathe energy into it. But I can, like I said, I'm going to do what I want to do, say what I want to say, go where I want to go, and it'll be okay. So, anyway. So, come to my freshman year in college, the girls that I used to hang out with when I was a senior in high school, they were like, you should come to our interest meeting and join our sorority or whatever. And I'm like, what? Cool, like whatever. I go to interest meeting and some other girls there. And, you know, they have to say why we want to do it. I just said, like, to me, I'm like, okay, like. And I came to Arkansas with stripped from everything. So I'm like, hey, you know, friendship, sisterhood, everything, blah, 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 or whatever. And so, of course, like, they called me and said they want me to do it. Not of course, but anyway. So they called me and said they want me to do it and everything like that. And so they told us all the rules. I met my line sisters, everything like that. And it was funny because one of the girls that was my line sister, I had went to a party with her, drove in her car with somebody else that I know, ended up getting into a fight. The girl jumped in a fight, so we were like click tight anyway. So when I saw her, I was like, oh, that's another story time about the fight. So anyway, so it was cool to see her or whatever. So with some other girls that I did not know, you know, cute little girls or whatever. And it started off being 4 of us or whatever. And so, yeah, it started off being 4 of us. So, you know, the not walk on grass, you know, all that stuff, whatever. So, they gave us like our little books that we write all our notes, you know, everything like that. You know, it was, to me, I was like, okay, this is going to be a little college experience. Like a college experience, sisterhood, like I said, positivity, everything like that. So we're going through the pledging process, everything like that. It's cool or whatever. It's something that I'm like, okay, cool, I'm going to be dedicated to this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to finish. Because I'm like that. If I start something, I'm going to finish it. If I feel like it'll benefit me. So I felt like I said, I was going to meet new people, go new places. It'll benefit me. So, to me, okay, we have a DP. I think it's called Dean of Pledging is what it's really called. So we had a DP or whatever. She's like our mom, like our line mom or whatever. She's an older woman. I feel like she's like 30-something. 30 now probably. But I was 18. She was in her 20s, mid-20s. They were all in their mid-20s. Nobody was in our age range. So, or whatever. So our Dean of Pledges or whatever, I'm not even gonna flex. Like, I looked up to her, whatever. I feel like, okay, like, I liked her. She was always really cute. She seemed real put together, like a genuine person. She was never like, oh no, whisper type things at first. So this was all at first or whatever. So everything seemed cool, copacetic. Because mind you, like I said, I've been known these girls. It's not like I first met them, so I've been known them. Not all of them. Majority of them, I knew them already. So it's one of them that never really gets in it. Never really gets in it. And I still like her to this day and everything like that. But she never really got in it. But really, majority of them, it was just like a whole bunch of like hoopla. So the first incident for me that turned me like really against it was when one of my LSs was like, oh, I was talking to our DP today and she told me so and so and so and so about you. What? Like, she talks about us? Like, why is she talking about us? Like, what? So, I'm just already thrown off, like, I don't really know what's going on with that, whatever like that. So, she talking about each one of us with each one of us, basically. So, we telling all each other, because mind you, we're like line sisters. We really, I have a bond with those girls. We might not talk every day, but it does not matter. I have a bond with them, period. If it came down to it, nobody could beat them up but me. If I saw somebody else physically attacking them, I would try to do something. I don't know. So anyway, that's when it first started. This was like in the beginning of it. So I'm like, what? Like, she's talking about us. Like, what the fuck? So it was one of the girls in particular that was on our line that was telling us everything, but we was all telling each other, but she had a lot more to say. So I was like, we talked amongst each other when she was not there. I was like, damn, why she have so much to say more than us? Like, she was continuing the conversation. And, you know, we weren't continuing the conversation because our little things that we had to say was short. Like, oh, she said so-and-so and so about you, but I just really didn't say nothing. But the other girl, she would have like, oh, she said so-and-so and so-and-so, then she said. I'm like, damn, why does it seem like it's such a long conversation? Why does everybody have so much to say? So we had already kind of came up in our mind like, she must be talking shit with them. So, long story short, boom, homecoming. They tell us you're not allowed to go to homecoming, you can't go to homecoming, you online, Bitch, please. It's our freshman year, our first homecoming, like, we're going, period. So we ended up going to the homecoming anyway, thinking that we wouldn't see them. I don't know why we thought we wouldn't go see them. So we went to the homecoming anyway. We saw them. We got in trouble. We had to go to set in our homecoming clothes, in our shoes, everything like that. With all the old heads, like all the noobs came, all the sweets came, everything. And we was just like, oh fuck, like okay. So, but after set, they let us chill, drink. We went everywhere with them. It was real cool or whatever. So this is part 2 when I saw the bullshit brewing. When the boys, the noobs, started saying, damn, this the baddest, this y'all baddest line. These are the prettiest line of girls I ever saw y'all have. And all this type of stuff. And, you know, that's when I feel like it started to become another problem. Like, oh, well, you know, yeah, these, you know, our DP's like, yeah, these my babies. These my girls. At first you're repping us, but now you don't talk to us. But anyway, that's different. But anyway. So it's like, she was like, yeah, these my girls, and these my girls, and these my girls, and all that type of stuff, and proud. So, you know, but then some of the other girls, you can see the saltiness all over them. Like, it was just like, I feel like women sometimes, even though you don't really feel like you're doing it, you're doing it. You're doing it. You're doing it. You're doing it. You're being salty. You're showing that you're salty. You're being fake. You're being petty. You're being messy. You're being all that. But you feel like you're not doing it, but you're doing it. Some people just do peep that. I peeped it. So in my mind, I'm kind of like, oh, what the fuck? Like, okay. All right. So then, of course, they start trying to like humiliate us, make us do stuff that's stupid or whatever. Bam. That weekend, I meet one of the noobs or whatever. He's an older guy. And we ended up texting everything. So at first, y'all keep track of what I'm saying. So at first, when I started meeting him, we started texting, we started talking. Everybody was all for it. Like, oh my God, that would be so cute. Like, y'all look so cute. He really seemed into you. Da 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 da. Right? This is when the demonic shit starts. So we're still going to set everything after the guys leave, the old heads leave. He lived in another town that was like 2 hours away, and I lived 2 hours away. And so, or 1 hour, whatever. I lived away. So he and this is gonna be long because baby, it's a lot of bullshit that I'm gonna tell y'all, and then I'm never gonna speak on it again or to them again. Period. So he lived far away and all that type of stuff, but we text, he come down, everything. I mean, really genuinely, I was like I said, I was really young, everything, but I was really like liking him. I was like, oh my God, that's my boo. Like, y'all, like texting him, we used to be on the phone, everything, right? So he comes down a second time. I feel like what they saw was that bond. They saw that he was treating me good. They saw that he was being nice to me. They saw that he was treating me like what they felt like I didn't deserve to be treated like, because I feel like maybe 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 of them didn't get treated like that. So they was feeling like a certain type of way because I didn't get fucked and dumped. That's what I feel like. That's what they thought was going to happen. That's what they feel like I deserve for some reason, because I feel like that's what happened to some of them. Period. Point blank. That's how I feel. So that's what I feel. And so that's when my DP, my mom, my closest person to me that I really trusted tells me in casual conversation in front of other girls, a whole bunch of the group of everybody, not to myself, not pull me aside like a 20-something-year-old speaking to an 18-year-old. She tells me, oh yeah, because you know, so-and-so's married and his wife is so cute and she's this and she's that. So he had a wife the whole time. It was cute at first. You didn't think I should know that he had a wife. And then now you're trying to say it to me to hurt me because you see that I'm happy about it. And I really did. I really have feelings for him. I still have feelings for him today as a friend. He will always be a friend to me because he did not treat me poorly. He did have a wife. That was wrong. But I feel like in his mind, he felt like I was informed. That's what I feel. So it's kind of like I came to him. I told my LS, I texted him, I was like, let's go. Because I wasn't finna be in my feelings about anything in front of them bitches when I feel like they did that on purpose. You see what I'm saying? So I was like, man, okay, I text her like, let's go. We got in the car and I was like, bitch, what the fuck? Like, really? Like, he got a whole wife like going in, like, what? But in front of them, I act like it didn't knock me off my block. I was like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, life's crazy, you know? So I call him, he confirms basically, and we fucking, it's over with. Stop talking. We still have a friendship because, like I said, he was cool with me, there with me, treating me good, everything like that, period. So, after that or whatever, the third thing that happened was my DP once again and a few of the other girls. It was really like 4 of them that stayed in stuff, like stayed messing, like stayed doing stuff or whatever. So she says, "Oh, y'all LS so and so," because I'm going hard for the team. Like I'm like, man, I don't give a fuck, because that's just the type of person I am. I'm gonna stand up for my people that I feel like gonna stand up for me. So I'm going hard for our whole line because it was a big ordeal in the state or whatever, and it was just like, you know, talking about how we wasn't this and we wasn't that and everything like that. So I was like, yes, we are, like, da-da-da, like, we are tight, we are, da-da-da. She was like, well, if y'all tight, why y'all LS been talking shit about y'all with us since y'all got online? Like, we like, really? Girl, what's up? Like, what? But we know this girl. We've been with this girl. We've been around this girl. We already figured that out. This is what you don't know. And we know that she's somebody that was just easily swayed. Like, she just didn't care about nothing. Like, she was just one of those people that just go with the flow. Like, yeah, shit, fuck that bitch. Like, you know, that's just how she is. It's not right, but that's how she was. And we was hip. Like, we was hip to it. It wasn't like we wasn't hip to what she was doing. So, it still was a thing, and long story short, I told my DP I wanted to fight her or slap her in her face, something like that. So I ended up getting in trouble for that. Then these are all, like, I'm not finna just talk about the whole experience of pledge and all that, because I feel like I'm not finna talk about that. But I'm finna talk about why me, Sydney, I don't represent it. I really don't care anymore. It's like it never happened. But I'm just gonna talk about it. Because a lot of people message me like, why you, because it used to be in my bio, it's not in my bio, everything like that. So what I'm saying is, after that experience, it was on to the next thing. We gave our DP money for our line jackets or whatever. I still don't have it. I feel like I'm never gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna buy one myself, but whatever. So we gave her the money for the jackets or whatever. We got all the stuff for us to come offline, everything like that. We did the routines, we did everything. So the big falling out between us happened because this dude on the football team was supposedly talking to one of the girls, and I may not remember it correctly because, like I said, it's been years ago. I'm 25. But one of the dudes on the football team was living with, had kids with, and was really with one of the old head sweethearts or whatever. And I was low key with my shit, like. I was doing shit, but I was like not trying to have everybody in my business. I've always been like that. Like, I'm like a fox. Like, I'm like, get in, get out. Like, I'm trying to get them. So, me and him never had like anything sexual happen between us or anything like that. I had sex with one guy on the football team. And so we never had anything happen between us, but we were like texting and stuff like that. I'm a bullshitter. Like, I'll talk to you, text you, tell me I'll meet up with you, stand you up, never see you. Like, that's the type of shit I be on. So I was doing that with him and 3 other guys on the football team. Texting like, okay, cool, yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, shit, I'm not here right now. That's the type of shit I be on, because I just like conversation and I like to not feel bored, and I just like talking. So when dudes be trying to really meet up with me and I really don't really want them like that, that's the shit I be on. So apparently he was telling people that we did have sex and he did do all this stuff and everything like that, and the other dudes on the football team just joined in like, yeah. So I saw them at a party, and I saw all the football niggas like in one circle. So I just went up to the circle of niggas like, so what was the sex like? Since we had sex, can you explain to me what it was like, how I did? Because I don't recall. I don't recall. So they're like, bitch, get out of here. I'm like, no, tell me what's up. Like, what happened? Like, what's up with it? So they act like they want to fight me. I don't care. It was a big ordeal. Like, the football niggas really was trying to like get held back for me when I'm just asking you, bitch, to tell me to my face, since we had sex, tell me about it. What's up? Was it good? Did I write it? Did I throw it back? Like, what's up? Tell me about it, ho. Since I did, boy. Anyway. So the sweethearts or whatever come to me, Sydney, come here, da da da, pulling me back, doing this, da da da, all that type of stuff. So I end up leaving, going back to my mother, DP, back to her apartment, and all these bitches ganging up on me like I was supposed to know, like, you know, so and so, he live with her. He never claimed her. He never said nothing. I never even met this girl still to this day that they telling me about. So how was I even supposed to fucking know? And I just was irritated because I hated how they kept trying to make it seem like I knew the whole time. When it's like, bitch, no, I didn't. No, I didn't know. So why the fuck do you keep saying that? So it was one of them in particular that kept saying it like, okay, you knew. Bitch, please. Okay, whatever, bye. So I'm going home from there. I'm transferring to a whole nother college, and I'm going home or whatever. So my mom wanted to help them. My mom's like in the community, everything like that. She does like, you know, youth things, like she's into all that stuff. So she told me to invite them to come to, because we supposed to have squashed everything, talked about it like grown women. Mind you, they are really grown women. I'm 18, but anyway. So we supposed to all talk about it. So they called me or whatever. I forgot what it was even about. I feel like it was like a status or like somebody said I said something about them, but it was cool. They was cool with me, but they didn't like my LS, which I really hung with every day. He met my mama, came to my mama's house. So I'm like, if you don't like her, you don't like me. Like, it was like, I don't remember what happened. But one of them ended up getting smart with my mama, though, on the phone. And I still have not seen her in 8 years. But what I'm saying is, it's just like, I don't know, like, it was just a letdown for me, personally. Because it was like, I don't know, I don't want to say like I'm naive because I'm not like that with everybody, but I kind of looked at it like, okay, these are some grown women that is going, you know, I'm going to meet them, I'm going to talk to them, they're going to show me this, they're going to show me that, da, da, da. But it seemed like they just kept trying to put me in these negative situations and like talk down to me and do that. And I was like, bitch, I'm not finna be fucking with y'all, period. Like, that's just how it was. So this is when it really gets fucked up. This is when it's like, I don't care, period. The one that got smart with my mama, that it didn't matter. But the rest of them, it was just an argument on the phone. We got into it on the phone, whatever. Nobody pulled up and all that. So I start going to a different college, right? This one particular Kappa got in contact with them because I got to school and I was like, oh, they was like, oh, we heard you, you know, sweet. I was like, yeah, you know, I am, blah, blah, pledge here, all that information. Because I did pledge, I was there, bitch. I had all my, anyway, whatever. So I get there and I start hearing all these lies. Like, I got trains ran on me, all this stuff, and everything that I'm supposed to be doing at the new college. And they are the Kappa sweethearts, the Crimson Court Incorporated, the women of KKI are saying all of this stuff to me about with this man and spreading it, and they're spreading all these rumors about me and stuff like this. And this man was in his 30s at the time. They're in their late 20s, early 20s. I'm 18 still. Anyway, so I'm like, find out about it, and I'm like, what? Like, this nigga was in my face too at school. Like, he was always cool with me, always talking to me, and we was always dapping it up. I'm like, okay, we cool, we hang out. Like, what's up? How are you doing? And he was doing all that stuff with them. So that's when I was like, man, these bitches are really psychotic. Like, why somebody that don't speak on you, somebody that don't care about you, somebody that don't give a fuck about the air you breathe, why are you doing that? I moved schools. Like, the school that I went to was like an hour and a half away, 2 hours away. Why are you even, what's up? But anyway, so that's when it was just too much for me. Like, y'all bitches are so weird. Like, what is the problem? So it was still little things here and there happening. Then we always would all end up on the phone like, we gonna do better. You know, everything like that. And me, I'm such a sucker for it because I actually really went through. I took everything serious that I did. So I'm like, okay, and me still, you know, operating like an 18-year-old, I'm still looking like, okay, my big sister lived in Atlanta, my mom we have a friendship now, and you know, she's my mother, I respect her, but I speak to her about a lot of things, but I didn't really have that. So I'm like, okay, cool. You know, I always was looking for that, kind of, you know what I'm saying? I can admit that now. I was always looking for that, like looking for what they said they were going to be to me. So then time passed, and it's still a problem. Like, it's still an issue every time I see them. Like, it's just like always something going on. Like, it's always a problem. So I don't have like a big blowout for that whole time span, but then I moved to Atlanta. And then I moved there and I post pictures, I do this, I do that. And then it's like they all want to be back cool with me. Like, oh, girl, you look cute, you do that, you do that. And like I said, I'm really just unbothered too. Like, I'm not finna keep holding grudges with people because that takes too much time for me to remember, ooh, can't talk to her. Ooh, don't like her. You know, I don't really operate like that. I never have. So I really like saw them or whatever and really was like, I just didn't really have, I don't know, I didn't care. But me and the Noops, we was always cool, solid unit. It was about 3 or 4 of them that was like bitch made, like that should have just pledged KKI and got it over with. But it was like a majority of them I was real cool with, tight with still. And so I went up there, cooling, whatever. And then I decided I was going to go to my first school that I pledged at. I was going to go to their homecoming. So I ended up going to the homecoming or whatever. Mind you, they're all still acting like we going to be tight as thick as thieves. We going to be cool, it's cool, whatever. And I see them. They fucking rewind, bitch. Okay, rewind, bitch. So this is before, I wasn't even going to school there no more, right? This is after we got into it at that time with my mama and all that. So me and my LS end up sliding in the club or whatever. We didn't have no IDs. We wasn't even old enough to be in there. Mind you, I told you he was 18. So we got into the club or whatever. So then we see them sitting at a table. Pay them no mind. 2 18-year-old girls not worried about y'all, not looking at y'all, not trying to drink y'all drinks, not talking to y'all, nothing. They get the security guard, have the security guard come get us out the club. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like, why do y'all act like that? What's really the problem? Like, what's up? It's just so, it's mind-boggling to me because I don't really know what I genuinely did to y'all. What's wrong with y'all? Anyway, we walking out, and in my mind, I'm thinking, I'm just finna attack one of these hoes. They can jump me anyway. I've never cared about being jumped, never cared about getting beat up, never. So, they like, okay, well, looking or whatever, and I start walking. I'm hitting my 1-2 step out the door because I'm like, which one of these bitches I'm finna slap? So the security guard grabs me and it's like, all right, come on, y'all gotta get on out of there or whatever. So then this was another whole phone conversation we had with my LS on the phone. They saying they didn't do it because I started texting them like, y'all bitches come out, jump me, do whatever the fuck y'all gotta do. I don't give a fuck. Y'all doing too fucking much. Cause it's like when somebody's really not paying you no mind, paying you dust, why are you worried about them? I will never grasp that. Not even about this situation, but just period in life. Why are you worried about someone that don't give a fuck about you? Anyway, so then that was a whole nother phone group conversation with 20-something-year-olds. Some of them even got children. Why are y'all even still doing this? So that's a whole nother group conversation. They're talking about some Cyditty. The problem's not with you. The problem is so-and-so. The problem is her. We don't fuck with her. I roll with her. I rock with her. It doesn't matter. I'm not finna let y'all gang up on her and say it's not me and just be like, oh, it's not me. It's not me. They're not mad at me. Let me leave it alone. I don't get down like that. So it was just, I'm like, okay, well, tell her what's the problem. What's really the problem? They really steal, I bet you, 15 million motherfucking dollars. If I ask them bitches today, what is the genuine root of the issue, they still will not be able to say it. Because I was perfectly fine when I was hanging with y'all when I was still in high school. But I wasn't fine no more when y'all felt like it was a little, I was doing too much, or I probably felt like y'all knew that I was going to come up to be what I am. Period. I don't care. I'm not a cocky person. Y'all watch my channel. Y'all know me. I'm not a cocky person. But it's some things when you got to acknowledge. Some people just see what you about to be before you even see that shit, and they get mad. Anyway, because this is not even becoming just about that group of people no more. It's just about a lot of stuff. Like, a lot of people can see you before you see you and try to stunt you. Don't let nobody stunt your growth. I feel like Nicki Minaj. I went to a Nicki Minaj concert. This bitch put so many motivational messages in the concert. But anyway, don't, for real, I'm being dead ass serious. I did that shit forever, was trying to not do certain things, not go certain places, not do this because I feel like people didn't like me because of no reason. So I'm like, damn, maybe if I don't dress up, they probably will start talking to me. Maybe no, don't dress the fuck up. Look like you don't belong where you at. Don't let nobody tone you down. Period. Keep that shit all the way up. Anyway, so like I was saying. So I moved to Atlanta. I end up I'm coming to homecoming. I say I'm coming to homecoming, everything like that. I swear to you, everybody, Facebook messages, everything cool. Like, yeah, can't wait to see you. Can't wait to see you. Can't wait to see you. I'm like, oh, wow, cool. You know, I'm excited about it, right? So the first night we go to one of the Noob's house or whatever, and we all drinking, eating, cooling. It's like real cool. I'm like, wow, cool vibes or whatever. Mind you, I feel like personally, all of them don't have bad personalities. I feel like all of them are good people. I just feel like when they get around each other, they bring out certain things in one another that's not positive. That's just how I feel. I feel like separate, they're like different, but when they're all together, they just bring out this fucking black cloud of bullshit and mess and drama and gossip. And it's just like, I don't know, maybe because they've known each other for some, I don't know, but yeah. Anyway, so we get there, whatever. Mind you, I did the most to get there. Got a ride with somebody that was supposed to be my sister. Asked me for gas money that was way too much gas money for where we were going. But I gave it to her, everything like that. Because like I said, I was always trying to make amends because I just don't like that. I don't like to feel like I go somewhere and I'm like, oh, here go this bitch. And have to be on standby because I'm going to be on standby. You're never going to see me and I don't see you. So I don't like feeling like that. So anyway, we was talking, and then of course we got into the conversation like, oh well, Sydney, I just feel like, Sydney, you just be bitch, what I do, what I just be doing, like I don't even fucking live here at this point. I'm living in a whole different fucking state, bitch. What I do, what I be doing. Why are we still talking about shit that happened when I was fucking 18 years old, bitch? I'm 21, I think. What's up? Anyway, that day passed. One of them was trying to say, like, it was an altercation at a club when I was, like, 18? Probably just 19 because I moved to Atlanta when I was, like, almost 20. It was, like, few days before my 20th birthday when I moved to Atlanta. So we got into an altercation, I punched her in the face. I feel like I punched her in the face. Other people around feel like I punched her in the face. She feel like I did not punch her in the face. That was something that kept coming brought up, like, you did not do this and you did not do. Okay, cool, babe. Like I said, it was years ago. You know what I'm saying? I keep saying it. It was years ago. I'm trying to bring it up. I even really, like I said, I'm a genuine person. So I really got emotional. Like, damn, I thought we was over this shit. I thought we was finna bond and everything like that and stuff like that. And they was like, well, you know, still talking about old shit. But it still ended up to be okay or whatever, cool. And so the next day, we ended up going out and I was talking to this dude. Not even talking to him. It was like, I'm in town one night only. I'm from out of town, period. I was hanging with him in his house or whatever. And, I don't know. I feel like he's somebody that they be wanting or whatever down there. I don't care. Like, I feel like he's, like, up there with, like, the guys or whatever in the town. Because, like I said, it's a small area. So I feel like he's kind of up there or whatever. And so Like, once again, I don't know. I just feel like I don't get kind of treated like a throwaway. I'm so grateful that I've never had that experience, but I just never had that happen to me. Maybe guys talk about me behind my back, but to me, they don't treat me like no throwaway. I don't ever be like, no, I can't come get you because I don't need nobody to see me, or they see me in a party and they walk by me and text me like, I don't want to buy. I always get hugged in public, groped in public, picked up in public, dropped off in the morning. Like, I never really had those type of issues, which I'm grateful for, because I know I'm not really grateful because I'm not accepting that. But anyway, so once again, I feel like they wanted to be treated like a throwaway. I feel like they just will never be satisfied until they physically see somebody treat me like a throwaway. Like, so it was like a little bit salty, and then a few of them had slept with him before. And mind you, I was in Atlanta at this time, so I'm really seeing niggas. Like, I'm seeing niggas with like cars with like, shit, ooh, let me push this. Like, I'm not really worried about nobody from that town like that. You know what I'm saying? So it was just, I don't care. And so that was the Saturday night. No, Saturday night. But Saturday the day, was that Friday night? No, that was Friday night where I was with the dude and I saw them and everything like that. So Saturday, the day of the game, they have like their own picnics and stuff set up and everything like that. So I go over there and mind you, we had all been so cool the night before they saw me with the dude, saw me in the dude house and everything like that. Everything was so cool. And then once they see me the next day, I feel like once they had time to talk about it, gossip about it, make some shit up that I didn't do or say, they was like not speaking to me at the picnic thing. And I was like, hey y'all, how y'all doing? They was like, what's up? Like, I don't want y'all to piss on yourself, but like, bitch, don't do that. What's wrong? I don't know. It's just like, Anyway, so then or whatever, they saw me, barely talked to me. Then it was like, you going to the step show? And I was like, at that time I wasn't going because I felt the vibe. I'm not finna fucking be around y'all bitches. So I was like, no, I'm probably not finna go because I ain't bringing the right clothes, everything like that, making up shit. They was talking about something. No, you should go. Like, bitch, don't act like you want me to be somewhere and talk to me like I'm fucking a child. No, I'm not going. So I was like, I'm not going. So they was like, okay, like, dry. Anyway, so I walked away from them and started doing my own thing, talking to people. Everybody's happy to see me and everything like that. So I still ended up having a good time because that's something like I'ma just do. So then this was recently, like, this was like, it's about to be probably a year ago, just because it's about to be getting cold again and stuff like that. So was it homecoming? Why was I around them? It was homecoming. So I text him a group message, right? And I was like, y'all, like, come on now, what the fuck? Like, I'm in Arkansas again. I feel like y'all be doing shit and it's cool. Like, I feel like, it really was some of them that I felt like I really was fucking with. And I feel like it was just maybe in my mind, like maybe it was misunderstanding. Maybe somebody was telling you something. Because like I said, I still do not know what the problem was. So I'm like, okay, maybe somebody was telling me something, da da da. So me, still about 3 to 4 years younger than them. Anyway, so reach out to them and everything. So they're like, no, yeah, we're gonna have a blast. Or I invite my LS because she lives here too. So I invite my LS, like, girl, let's just go, let's have fun. She's like, okay, cool, whatever. Because me and my LS had fell out, but that's a whole nother story. But yeah, so everything like that. So we get there and I see them. So I go where they're at. The noobs, the guys, they're all so happy to see me. I'm hugging them, I'm talking to them, except for the 2 bitch ones. I think it was, 2 of them. Fucking messy. Anyway, so I was happy to see them, everything like that, and it was cool. But like, I have really good ears, so I kind of hear little shit being said like, oh, I mean, Did you speak to her? She little murmurs and shit like that, and ain't nobody gotta act like this and that and that because she here and da da da. What is wrong? Like, what's really wrong? Like, it is crazy. So I just got up and I'm like, I'm about to go. Cause like I said, that to me, that was just it for me. I'm not fucking doing that no more. Like I was about to be 25 years old. I just tried to make amends because like I'm about to be 25 years old. I got a lot of shit going on. And then prior to that, y'all invited me to y'all wedding, talking to me on this social media, posting me this. But then when y'all see me in person, y'all fucking quiet. But y'all, that's the thing to me. I don't really understand. Like, if we cool, why are we not cool in person? I don't know. But anyway, so I get up and leave over there. I'm like, I'm not fucking finna deal with this shit because I feel myself getting mad. And like when they first made me rewind all the way back to when I was 18, I used to be fighting, you know, into it. Like, not really into it with people because like you get into it with me and then I see you, it's over with. So it's not like over with, like, oh, but I'm gonna say something and we gonna either talk it out or we gonna fight it out or it's just gonna be a problem. So I just kind of feel like that's how I am. I'm like, I like shit to be resolved. I like shit to be like, okay, you know, if we not fucking with each other, I want to be like, okay, when I see you, I'm not fucking with you, but it's not a problem. It's not a real problem, but we just ain't vibing. That's the least I wanted from them. Like, just, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Not, yeah. But then when you see me, you like, fuck that bitch. Like, anyway. So, that's how that went. So I made a status and was like, y'all bitches be 30-something years old, but still fucking acting like how I met y'all when I was 18. Yes, I did. And I said I'm blocking, deleting, erasing everything because that's what I did. I blocked them, delete, erase, unfriend, can't see, all that. Because it's like, what's the point? No more. I really genuinely do not care. I haven't seen them in a year. I won't see them because we don't go to the same places, we don't entertain the same people, and we don't do the same type of shit. So it's not like I'm gonna ever see them and stuff like that. So I don't really care. It was just me. Like I said, I'm a genuine person. So I was like, okay, let me try to see what's going on. But give a fuck. Like, but that's why I just don't take that shit serious. It's like, I understand I have close friends to me that have pledged or whatever. And like some people have, you know, their own issues and stuff like that. But I just feel like none of my homegirls have like really been like, legit like slandered and fucking like really tried to be drugged down and tore down by somebody that's supposed to be like their sister. They even called other Kappa Sweethearts and KKI people from other places and told them that I wasn't a fake and a perp and I didn't pledge and stuff like that. No offense, like I did pledge, I was there, but bitch, who the fuck is finna perp being a Kappa Diamond, Crimson Court and Court? Who? I never even heard of that before. It like I pledged it or whatever, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not downing it, but I'm just being for real. Like, what? Like, bitch, stop fucking playing with me. And it's just like a lot of little things that they be trying to do that is just like so weird and like, I don't know. So I feel like maybe that was just my experience because I have met some from other places like Philly, Florida, like other places that have been so cool, and I would have wished like, damn, I probably would look at this shit completely different if I would have been there and done it and stuff like that. But it's like, that's not what happened for me, and I'm not gonna act like that's what happened for me. I'm not gonna act like I was treated fairly, bitch, because I feel like it was just some bullshit the whole time. So yes, that's my story. That's my story about why I do not rep Crimson Core Incorporated. I don't say I'm not a Kappa Diamond if someone asks me. I don't say I'm not a Kappa Sweetheart if someone asks me. I don't act like ashamed or nothing like that. But everybody be like, why did you take it down? Da, da, da. It's just, to me, like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm sorry. I'm just not doing that shit. Like, y'all weird. Like, it's just too much going on with it. I don't even want to be tied to those girls at this point, some of them. And if the ones that know I'm not talking about them, that know they stayed neutral the whole time, know they was really never stepped their foot in the bullshit pile, fucking get offended by it, I don't give a fuck. I really don't. And oh, and also one of them that works in social services or whatever told somebody from the same town as me, my classmate, on a job, at a job, that I was wild, crazy, this, that. Oh, and she, you know, she does this and talks so poorly about me. And I only met the bitch twice. So it's just like, what is wrong with y'all hoes? Like, what do y'all really have against me? It's just so weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care no more. But it was just a very weird situation. And I feel like it wasn't so much of me being like, oh, I really care, I want to be friends with them and kumbaya. It was just like I just didn't get it. Like, I just didn't get it. I didn't understand, like, why the fuck them bitches, like, act like that. But, like I said, people have moved on. People have, I ain't gonna say grown up, but people have done whatever the fuck they want to do. And so have I. So, but I'm just letting y'all know, that's my tea. That's why I have not fucking done it. And that's why I'm not doing it. So, peace the fuck out. Period.